Hello everyone and welcome to my next video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. And in this video I'm going to be trying to take on the Governess of Time level 180 Chaos Challenge quest as part of Ultimecia's Lost chapter. And for this one I'm going in with a team of Ultimecia, Paine and Squall with E3 as a summon. So I'm going to tell you straight up, this is hell. Like, this quest is actually hell. The enemies are actually Satan and it's really freaking hard. Basically that's pretty much all I have to say. Right, so this would be much easier, in my opinion, if you had Shantotto LD, because you may or may not remember from the first time around that we played this that these goddamn bosses are absolutely ridiculous, because at different HP thresholds, I think it's 80, 50 and 30%, they use an attack called Aqua Power, which puts them into a state where they will gain like 30,000 bravery out of nowhere. They gain insane brave damage reduction until after you've broken them. And if they have any bravery on the next turn whatsoever, then you're going to get one-shotted. So even if they recover from break, even if the first enemy breaks you, then they're just going to one-shot you. And the only character who can survive is Shantotto, because she has a last stand passive, but I of course do not have her, so that's not helpful to me. In fact, Shantotto's LD would be awesome here, because you could just paralyze these things and it would buy you a lot of time. And you can get by without Paine's auras. But this is also another one of those ugly, ugly challenge quests that has you fight without a healer. So Alexander is possibly a summon that you could bring, but I'm actually bringing Ifrit because my Paine's damage does get yikes towards the end, and it does drop off. So my Ultimecia is basically perfect. My Paine is significantly less so. At least she's got the CS50s. My Squall's pretty decent as well. Like, my Paine is fully purpled and bordered, which I will admit was very painful to do. But I ain't even tried this without maxing her out. I mean, it's probably possible, but you're going to be looking at resets. Like, you probably want Shantotto here to make your life easier, but I'm pulling for Ulti and Desh. I'm not pulling for Shantotto. I'm not going to do it. You could bring Alexander, you could bring Shiva, which I'm actually very tempted to do, just to get more turns in. Brothers, of course, is possibly one of the most efficient in terms of max bravery, because ulti does a lot of damage, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I want the shaving and I want the speed, so I said I want the speed. Do I go with Shiva? Do I go with E3? You know what? I'll stick with E3 and we'll make it work. Let's go. So I freaking hate these quests without healers, man. I really, really do. It's just a straight up DPS race. Okay, so Paine is going to be the first to be targeted, and Ultimecia is the second. So it's okay if ulti gets broken, we just don't want Paine to get broken. So I'm going to go straight in with a Shockwave Pulsar, just to get her stacks up. But we do have to be careful with her LD as well, because she doesn't have infinite uses. And that LD buff with the delicious overflow and brave regen only lasts for 10 turns. And of course it misses her anyway, because why wouldn't it? So that's all kinds of amazing. And they gain incredible physical damage resistance now as well. So that's even better. So A is attacking Squall. I'm actually going to use a skill 2 with ulti right now, just to get the sap effect on both of them, because I feel like that would be very, very helpful. As we see. Okay, I don't mind if as long as they don't use HP attacks, we're fine. I want that E3 passive. We're gonna have to make, prudent use of bravery attacks here so that we don't get HP attacked and we don't get broken, because that's just going to get, that's going to get us HP attacked and it's going to cause problems. So it definitely lives up to the name of being a challenge quest, in my opinion. Like it's definitely worthy of being called one. So we should have Ultimecia here, which we do not. I am honestly very, very surprised. Now we have it. Ooh, that delicious overflow from her character boards and her LD buff. That is lovely to see. But I am going to be playing quite conservative with ulti, especially on this wave. Because I want to save most of her skills for the next wave, because that's when we're going to be able to, like, you know, really start the shenanigans, if you will. Yeah, we might as well. Oh, look at all that damage that Paine does. Oh, look how good she is. Oh, fucking 14,000. That is such a rip. That is such, like, a jip that she can only do that much. I mean, yeah, they have resistance, but still. You know what I mean. It's just bad. Oh, Squall's buffs got extended by his EX. That's cute. These enemies are not as dangerous as the next wave, so I'm like... I know I normally play very aggressive, but I'm definitely being conservative here. For a good reason. I would like to HP attack, but I don't want to risk them being unbroken, so let's shave them. There we go. Okay, that's good. Their resistances are off, so I'll use a skill 2. Definitely going to bravery attack the Squall, so we can dump it on his HP. Like so. See how useful that sap is, by the way? That's why I used a raw skill too. Okay, so he's going to break Squall, and oh no, he's going to miss Squall. That's totally fine. Okay, get some AoE shaving in there. All like 30,000 of it. So she has 2 turns of Maleficium left, so I kind of have to use a skill here. So might as well just Protean Swords just to get rid of B. And we're out of the first wave. Okay, reset counter is 1. I am expecting this to increase. This is pretty friggin' difficult. And it's all because you have to be so careful about the turns that the enemies take. Let's keep going now. Okay, so we've got this debuff on them. Let's share the love a little bit. Yeah, it's fine to leave the enemies unbroken at this stage. So I'm definitely going to be playing conservative with ulti like to begin with, like at this stage. I will Renzo here, however. I do want to save most of my Renzos for after the burst, because they'll do much more damage that way, obviously, because the burst effect, you know, the increased splash damage. So I know I normally play very aggressively, but you really have to use your bravery attacks here if you don't want to get screwed over. It's very important. At least if you don't have Shantotto. And oh my god, Paine is still doing damage. That's good to see. Okay. So ulti of course needs to use a skill here. Oh great, okay, they're going into the Reaper Rise mode. Fine. This is fine. And this is actually perfect because Ultimecia's EX is charged. So you need status break refreshing. That's on 2 turns. That's on 3 turns. Let's do it over here. Because they'll get elude when they go into this mode. Not gonna do Brave Regen. Not worth, in my opinion. So I'm gonna blow one of these now. And one of these. Because I kind of want to stall out time a bit. I'm going to break A first, like this, because I don't want them to wake up out of break, because if they do, we're literally dead. And of course Paine is absolutely going to bravery attack, because if Paine gets broken by one of them, the other one will come out of break and then instantly kill her. So we definitely don't want that to happen. Okay, fine, good. Good, excellent. Solid barrel. Paine can just sit there and look pretty and provide auras for everyone, and not join in on the chase, which is annoying. I'm gonna chill out a little bit again now with the skill uses. Okay, so we do take some damage, but I think we're still in Ifrit range, so that's not the end of the world. One turn of Sorceress's intervention. 2 shockwave pulsars left. Now let's still play it safe for now. More HP damage. So now we've definitely lost Ifrit. That's fine. Again, that was deliberate. Because Squall gets his next turn here and he's getting attacked first. You see? So breaking out of order isn't always a bad idea. Not always. Maybe should have HP attacked with ulti there, because I think she has to use a skill next turn. Yeah, she does. Oh, they're going to go into Reaper Rise mode, which is fine. Again, ulti is here to save the day. So we have to use a skill whenever she's on 2 stacks of Maleficium. So I think I am going to... Does this give Maleficium? Yeah, it does. It gives max stacks, doesn't it? Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set Bravery Gen. And I'm going to Shockwave Pulsar. For some delicious damage. So Aqua Power again, completely fine. Really doesn't matter what I do here. Okay, so you know what? There's Protein Swords. And there's Hell's Judgment. Assault trigger. Crystal 65, we're gonna summon. How many turns do we have of her LD skill? Let's do a HP attack this turn. Go with Sword Dance, and then Ulti can use her EX on the upcoming turn. Like so. Let's try and go all out now. Squall is going to go into burst. Let's try and do as much damage as we possibly can in as short time as possible. We'll use Renzo, then we'll Crystal 65, then we'll Renzo again. Because that does more damage than wasting one turn on a HP attack. And they both recovered from break. Let's see if we can break A first. No, they both broke at the same time. Okay. So that means we're going to have to try and stall for turns again. Because look at this nonsense that we've got going on. So with Paine, let's Crystal 65 again. We've got Ulti's EX, so it's okay. It's not the end of the world. One turn on Shockwave Pulsar. Oh, I don't know what to do here. Let's count the turns. If I break these out of order, then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I break them in sequence, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does it recover from break on the 5th turn? I think it does. So I think we're going to have to rely on Paine here. So I think we're going to have to do this. Oh no, I just realised something. I just realised something horrible. Paine is... Oh no, they're both targeting Squall. I should have HP attacked with Squall there. But never mind. That's fine. That's totally fine. It just means that Squall can't HP attack here, otherwise we get fucked. Okay, we are alive. We are alive! We have done it! And now it's using Aqua Power again. Because, I mean, like, why wouldn't it, right? At least we've got a skill 2 left. I'm saving that bloody skill 2. I might need it. See what I mean? This better bloody break, Paine. If it doesn't, I'm not going to be happy. Are we dead? Are we screwed? Yes! Remove miss for the win. I don't care, I'm going to take that. This quest is enough of a nightmare without it. Get fucked. Okay, I'll take that as a win. Like, that would have ended my run right there. Squall would have died, but, you know, RNG is part of the game too. So, yeah, I'll take another lucky miss, for fuck's sake. I could probably have played that a little bit better because Squall got petrified right after he went into his burst. But this is pretty tough. Alright, so I'm going to take that as a win. Okay, so that's going to be my clear of Ulti's bloody challenge quest. And yeah, it definitely lives up to the name. It's pretty freaking hard, even if all of your characters are fully built. These bosses are an absolute nightmare. Like, it's no problem on the actual Chaos because you can use, like, freaking Alice and Saz and, like, a Mid-Italian, and you can just completely fuck them. But not on this quest. No, on this one you have to eat it. So, thanks everyone for watching. I hope that was at least somewhat helpful, if not mildly entertaining. And, yeah, rip on the dodge at the end there, but you see how it's possible. You really have to play smart with the turns. So, until the next time, take care, and goodbye.